Power to the peoples. We back at new maintenance. Yeah. We're gonna rock like HAMP, Doom, and the Doomites that came in. Luke Doom, baby. What's up? We hustling. We hustling back again. You feel like Sunday money? This the robbery. Huh? I came out with the robbery this time. Where we at? I see you. I see I had to come snatch it back again. Huh? I'm snatching it back again. I'm snatching it back again. Where you at? Everything healthy. Everything helped. Now they'll be back in business. Everything helped. Big up to the supporters, the team, everybody outside. You know what I mean? Salute. Salute. Let's get everybody on board. You know what I mean? Let's get everybody on board, man. Salute. I don't see my man. He don't got no what you call it. How you doing out there? Yeah, I see you. You working? Oh, he ain't got nothing either. Nah, he ain't got nothing either. Everything is move in. Huh? Everything is move in. We in the trenches. How you feel out there? We just getting up this money. Robbery. Getting this bank. Dot Focus in the building. What up, son? What up, son? Huh? My man Dot Focus is in the building. He know about that bag. You heard? He know about that dirty money. He know about it. That's the beloved. In this new show, it is what it is, man. Be hustling. What's this? These things looking good. All right, we gotta make sure we all right over here. You feel like Sunday money? Now you're starting to see it now, right? You're starting to feel it. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. You already know. You feel me? You already know. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. You know when this noise is real. You feel me? Big up to the gift squad. You know what I mean? My gift squad is in the building. As long as the bag is still running, we culture. We Gucci. You heard? We Gucci. Come on outside. That's right. You know what time it is. That dirty money means a good life, baby. You know what I'm saying? Do son got, I don't know how they do it. Now he ain't got no points either. A lot of people ain't got no good points. Huh? A lot of people ain't got no good points in here, man. Where's it at? Huh? Where we at? Nah, he ain't got nothing. This one here looks a little. Do he ain't even got nothing over here. Do he? Nah, he just got hearts and charts. Heart to the charts. What up, y'all? Just hustling, looking around, making sure the background is good, man. Making sure my back, gotta keep swerving around the swivel chair, making sure everything is righteous. Feel me? Want to make sure everything is righteous. Here at the stealing cash. You stealing cash. Huh? 10 minutes into the show. Almost. Huh? We running. We running. I've been trying. Fasting. Trying to take my time, eat 1 meal a day. You know what I mean? Still try to consume little. Try to hang in there. You feel me? That's what we doing. We hanging in there. Mm-hmm. Looking for the comments. We in the comment sections. Yeah, we hunting. We hunting. We putting everything out there that it need to be out there to run the program. I'm gonna get them. Mm-hmm. It's easy. All you gotta do is just find what you like to eat and take your time. You know what I'm saying? Because if you try to go too hard, you ain't running for Mr. Olympia, you heard? You're not running for Mr. Olympia no more. You're just running for bedroom body, you know what I'm saying? You're just running for the bedroom body for your girl. That's it. For your woman. You ain't working out to be out there, be on the beach. I hope not. Are you? You in the beach? Going for beach body? Huh? That's that good sage. Mm-hmm. You gotta keep it up. To a small, the older you get, you gotta keep it up a little bit. You know, not a lot. If you had it back then it's good. It lasts longer on you. You know what I'm saying? I was a calisthenic man, so I stayed that way. I lift weights for strength. At that time, I lift weights for strength. Because you in jail, you gotta lift weights for strength. When I got home, it was, normal calisthenic. Dips, push-ups, sit-ups. You know what I'm saying? Something light. Isometric workout. Twisting wash your towel and keep twisting. That'll get them forearms like Popeye. Keep twisting that towel, get all the water out of it, and reverse it. You know what I'm saying? That's isometric. That'll get them that grip together. That old man grip they call it. They call it that old man grip. You heard? We just hunting. We just fishing. We just putting in our work, man. Yeah, that's that old man grip. You know what I mean? You got your hands on something, you can't get it off because you got that. You've been wringing out towels. You've been wringing out pants legs. You've been wringing out your clothes all your life. You got those forearms looking like Popeye. You heard? Welcome to the show. 10 minutes in. Mm-hmm. Mop. Yup. The mops too. Classic. You put the rubber gloves on and squeeze out the mop with the pine and all that. You gotta get that. You gotta get that. That's a super glue fact, man. We out here beating up the NFL algorithm. You know what I mean? New York Giants got a team today. They play at 1. Basketball could be playing. So we just beating up the sport announcers algorithm. That's all. It's HAMP cage. You know what I'm saying? You in the HAMP cage, man. Huh? Big up the Luke cage. This is HAMP cage, you heard? You locked in with HAMP cage right now. Mm-hmm. It says HAMP cage, hero for hire. That's us. That's us. We HAMP cage, man. We outside. Everything lining up. The matching is the match. It looks good out here with the batch. We looking good. Keep it going, y'all. Share the live. Let them know we outside. Break the algorithm. Don't let them play with you, man. Don't let them play with you. Get them subscribers in the building, man. Don't let them lie to you, man. They trying to fool you. You feel me? They trying to fool you. Don't let them fool you, man. What up? Power to the people. We back at new maintenance. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We back to do maintenance. Get them in the building. Get them in the building. Because they running around without the sound. Who that? Yo, Eon Smart. What up, Eon? Appreciate you, man, from the gift squad. You've been in here for a while, man. I appreciate you. If they didn't tell you that hand appreciate you, we love you, man. It's Wakanda hugs, man. I'm working the boards right now. I'm working the boards right now, like Claw. You heard? Like Claw. You know what I'm saying? Remember Claw from Spectre Gadget? He just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? Slam his hand down, boom. He lets you know he ain't playing. Huh? Huh? He lets you know he ain't playing out there. He going to get them gadgets. He need all those gadgets to fix up his system. That's why he wanted Gadget. He wanted Gadget because he needed extra work. Gadget was fronting on the work. You know what I'm saying? Gadget was fronting on the work. He kept telling him, yo, I'm coming, Claw. I'm coming to hang out with you, man. I'm going to fix up your studio. Claw been waiting for him for years. I'm going to get you, Gadget. That's all he keeps saying. I'm going to get you, Gadget. I'm going to get you. That's all he say. He said, I'm going to get you, Gadget. And Gadget can't do nothing but get got. You heard? Keep getting away. Yeah, Gadget keep getting away with Penny and Brain. Brain pennies and penny brains. You heard? Do you feel like Sunday money? He had the cat. Yeah, the cat was the main thing. All he did was laugh. The cat had a good time. All he did was laugh. He. Yep, that's all he did. That's all he did was laugh. You feel me? We working. We just run the control boards like Claw. You heard? Running the control boards like Claw. That's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it, man. Huh? That's how you get that rock in there, man. You gotta message master. What up, baby? What up, Stapes? I see you, man. Mm-hmm. Peace, Queens in the building, no doubt. Good morning, man. I appreciate you for coming through. It's still morning, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Share the live. Let them know we outside. Let them know. Let them know. Say, yo, man, your boy back. HAMP Cage is back, you heard? Doom Cage. Mm-hmm. The Doom Gauge, man. What's up? Huh? We hustling. Sneak them in. Don't wait. Don't play no games with them. You got to bring them in the building. You got to tell your friend how you tell your friends. Yo, you just got to hang out for a minute. Just tell them to hang out for a minute. That's all, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all, too. Get them in the building. We're going to work them over here. Y'all work them over there. We work them over here. Y'all work them over there. Okay? Well, I appreciate you, Daryl. He said, what Daryl said? Daryl said, I barely get to catch you, but when I do, it's all knowledge and love. Yeah, beloved. That's what I was trying to produce all day long, man. They were trying to stop your boy for growing, but we still grown. You heard? We still grown. We just taking our time in the measurements. Big up to Eon for putting that gift squad up in the situation, man. Cause they beat them, man, holding it down. It beat them. It beat y'all. It be a whole team out there helping Doom get through the characters, get through the mindset, get through the stage of coming through, man, dropping this whole thing like a 12 gauge, baby. Buckshots. Gunshots in the hallway, man. Buckshot. I understand. That's why we working. You understand? That's why we like to continue to do the job that we do. Because they got people like you that understand the program. What up, son? Just like you, Daryl. It was meant for you to find us. Now you got to let the peoples know. You know what I'm saying? What up, son? You feel me? So we got to work it like that, man. We got to work it like that. We got to work it like that. You feel me? Skills. I see y'all, man. Y'all ran up in the building. We trying to keep the engine running. Now everybody believing in the money, Before they wasn't believing in the guap. Now they listening. They're like, yeah, we ain't gonna disrespect the bag no more because he getting the bag. And we was asking them, yo, y'all believe in money? They kept running. He said, I got an amazing question, though. What you need to know, loved one. Because everything top shelf. Because if you snooze, you lose. Here's why we picking at it. With nigga naps twisted. Ribbons wrap gifted. Whew, I'm on that trick like a RZA track. If you slip, you get detached. Pity patch. Minute Mice is on the sticky track. Shout out to the peoples out there in the situation. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. I can't answer that for you. I don't know, man. You was doing good until you got there. You know what I'm saying? You got there. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know what that means. But I like being black every day, man. I like being who I am every day. So if somebody don't like the way they feel every day, it's a culture diffusion. They have a culture diffusion. Yeah, talk about the bag. Every day. Yeah. But see, our people have a tendency of clinging on to things that don't got nothing to do with them. So when you asked that, I answered it properly because I figured you was trying to ask me that. I said, yes, it's they still have that. You know what I'm saying? I see they still have the culture diffusion. But that's just us being adaptive. Black folks is just being adaptive to the things that we see that we cling on to. It's just a tech. It's just a tech. You know what I'm saying? It's just a tech. That's it. Just a technology. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What we doing out here? Send them in. Send them in, no doubt. You know? But yeah, we could go there with Khaled, the great AIP. You know what I'm saying? But that was raunchy. Today you gotta talk light to these peoples about what my man Darryl was saying, because if it was too overbearing, then he wouldn't said understand. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta take it easy. Because this is like baby food. You gotta give them. You know what I mean? You can't give them table food right now. Even if you're chewing it and give it to them, they still will find a way to not reach. They got to spit it out. So we got to work them like this. Do you feel like Sunday money? You in the cage of HAMP right now. I'm HAMP cage. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's going into mechanisms. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but we don't neglect. We don't, you peoples at the end of the day. You family at the end of the day. You part of the human family, right? So I don't look at it no more. You know what I'm saying? I stopped looking at race a long time ago. Sometimes I got to figure out every day who I am. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to get out of the matrix. You stay in the matrix, you'll say you white. You stay in the matrix, you say you white, black. But if you get out of it, you'll just say you're a human being. So to you, Adam, and to you, Darryl, you're just human. To me, my family. What up? How you doing? Glad you subscribe. I'm glad you're here. Anything else you want to know? You could talk dirty. You could bring a joke. You know what I'm saying? You could bring your joke here. You could bring your dirty joke. We here for you. What up? What you need to know, loved one? Because I don't know nothing. I'm just giving you what is an experience from the mask. The mask answer these questions. I don't know anything. Somebody act, that sound like a great thing to think. Renee Smith, my queen. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta use common sense to the questions that people asking. Thank you, my queen. You gotta just use common sense. It ain't that hard. It ain't that hard to think about a question somebody asking you. You know what I'm saying? But the sense of the common helps everything out. And you could be beyond. That's the only thing I could come up with. You feel what I'm coming from? They give you critical thinking tests every day. You ever been in your school, they gave you critical thinking? What would you do in this position? So if you had that, I was very good with it. I was MCing. So every time I saw a rhyme. I saw a lyric. And I used to inject that into my schoolwork when the teacher would say, write us a 60-word essay. Write me 5 paragraphs. I would get 75 to an 80. You know what I'm saying? For critical thinking in the classroom. I would get 75 to an 80. Then they'd call me after class to explain my work. Like, why do it got so much rhythm? Why is rhythmy? Why do it got so much rhythmatic? This ain't poetry class. This is English. I had to tell them that's part of poetry. When they heard that, they're like, oh, yeah, he's there. It's part of poetry. It is. It's part of the art class, too. It's part of the art class, too. You feel me? This thing here been around for a long time. You feel me? This thing been around here before we was even here. You got Joel Osteen preaching right now. I'm doing the same thing. The collection plate by Renee is going around right now. Hit the $ HAMP Mafia. To keep the extra lights on. Big up to the gift squad, you heard? They definitely came in and smacked everything around. Word. We appreciate you, man, running your jibs, man. I appreciate it. That's better than what you were saying before. That is excellently better, man. You heard me? That is good. We glad you come here to talk like that because we know that you ain't got no home training. You heard me? You ain't got no home training. Feel me? You was supposed to have been swallowed in an automated way by your mother, self-made. Your mother should have swallowed you in an automated way. You bugging. You like Steve Urkel, running around falling, looking crazy. You hallucinate. You hallucinate. You waiting for that time to run in. You waiting for that time to run in. You ain't nothing but a self-made doodle. That's who you is. Your mother should have swallowed you 10 years ago. That's how old you are in this chat, 10 years old. He told his people we don't got this show for kids, but some way they find their hands on those gadgets. They find their hands on those gadgets and they start texting and typing, asking Google help to talk to us. It's amazing. You feel me? You're keeping an eye on those things out there. I'm keeping an eye on them. I got them. It's HAMP cage, baby. It's the HAMP cage. You feel me? You're dealing with Luke Cage, cousin. The Cage family. We hustling out. I'm waiting for y'all to get this. It's creeping. It's 11:42, 15 minutes to 12. That looks good. We hustling. This show is for grown-ups, you heard? Yeah, I'm doing my best. I'm trying to keep it interested. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my best to keep it interested. You feel me? I'm doing my best, Queen Renee, to keep them interested. Share the live, let them know we outside. Just keep engaging. Where my man at? Daryl. No room for no non-factors. Yeah, you gotta watch them. They'll sneak in. They'll sneak in. The only word they know is the spam word. You gotta watch them. You know what I'm saying? That's why they brought me outside to bring just like how Cage look. He look just like this, man. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Conda hugs, Renee. I got you, my queen. Yeah, we working them. I'm just slowing it down because right now I'm thinking people still moving around in there. We about to turn it up in the low. I'm just waiting to see how it feels. The bag is still running. Big up to Eon. You know what I'm saying? He came through, dropped that bag in Big Dell Bomb. Mm-hmm. James Bond family came through. You know what I'm saying? James Bond family came through. And they dropped a big bag. You know what I'm saying? We ran up to 127 gifts already. I don't know what it means. I'm grateful. I don't know what it means. I saw it. I can't think about it. I don't know how to do it. I can't read. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. We appreciate you. Tell your peoples the same thing to come through. When they come in, tell them to shut the fuck up so we can work. Exactly. You let them know when they come in the building. You feel me? You let them know when they come in the building to keep themselves together. You heard me? To keep themselves together. Did you make your bed this morning? Or are you laying in your bed talking to us and you ain't sitting upright? Because we upright men over here, man. We upright men. If I have to nod off, I nod off in the chair over here, man. You heard? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You heard? Yeah, it's part of the new outfit. It's part of the new outfit, man. To get things done out here. Mm-hmm. And it matches Luke Cage pants. You feel me? It matches Luke Cage. The great. I might have to watch that flick again, man. He was a man-made superhero. You like that. You know what I'm saying? With great powers. You like that for my son. You heard me? You like that from Luke Cage. Being a great hero from Harlem. You heard me? Came out of Harlem. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He came out of Harlem, son. He came out of Harlem representing. Holding the team down out there. What you up to? Yeah, that was a good show early this morning. We had a great one. Just the second one here. We snapping into it. There's no more Doom staff. Doom got to do it by himself. So that means two things. It does take what it takes, but we got it. You know what I'm saying? We hustling them. We here. You feel me? We ain't running. Y'all gonna be running. Y'all gonna be like, yo, man, we gotta run because Ham Doom back outside again. Yeah, they gonna have to sneak back in and do their job again, you heard? We got them. Mm-hmm. We got them. Yeah. Salute to the peoples that came in attendance. I'm waiting for Son to send in the Johns right now. Gotta give it a time because he got a whole bunch he's loading up. You know what I'm saying? You already know that when we rolling up, right? Mm-hmm. I know you still there, Staples. I know that. Share the lie, let them know we outside. Word up. Share the lie. I'm still talking to this dude's self. He's running. You know what I'm saying? Everybody living. You know what I'm saying? You can't even check his record. We don't even want to check his. I think we checked his record before. I guess he's one of our control boards for the trolls. So we love him too, man. We love the trolls, man. That's the fact. We love him, man. Straight up. And he's one of the greatest ones running around out here doing it along with the other one. But they in the cage. This the HAMP cage. Yeah. 1-800 HAMP cage, man. Mm-hmm. We working them. Looking at the hourglass. It's moving. Yeah. 32 minutes into the show. We're going to work. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's running from somebody. You know what I'm saying? They running him. And he got a command center that got him out here running this, what he's running right now, that program. You got to watch it. They all in the tricks. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the great Luke Cage, a.k.a. HAMP Cage. You heard? HAMP Cage. That's what we doing. Salute to the peoples that dropped in. Salute. Bring them in. Tell them your friend outside. You know what I'm saying? Tell them your buddy is outside, your friend, man, the God. Tell them the God is out here. Mm-hmm. The one and only doom. Yeah, we gotta keep him in here, man. You ain't nobody, you ain't got no channel. Got a troll channel. That's all you doing is troll. Got a troll channel, buddy. You dancing around the city, trolling, hunting. Mm-hmm. Hamp cage. Yeah, he in the hamp cage right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, babe. I know what you. I know. Just keep working, baby. You know what we doing, Gad, man. You see Hamp doing allowing it, Gad, baby. Have fun. I'm working with you. I'm working with you. We understand the program, Cap. They think you fake anyway. They said we bought you. They said we running a control board with the trolls. That these ain't real people talking to Hamp Doom. So keep talking, man. We believe that you are real out there. Mm-hmm. We hear what you doing, self-no-made. Mm-hmm. Self-no-made. We see you, baby. Mm-hmm. We see you, Captain. Word up. We see you running around out there fishing, pulling it in, wheeling it in. My team understands what you're trying to do. We love it. We love it. We love it. You feeling like Sunday money. That's what that is, baby. Huh? We love it. You just charging it up. You know what I'm saying? You can be much real as if you need to be. That's good. Stay real, man. Yeah, we can't read, but stay real, though. You feel me? Gotta stay real in this camp, B. Gotta stay real, because if not, you're gonna die fake, man. You wanna die real? Die real. That's the real way to go out. Dallas Staples, just let them bake their own cake. Yeah, that's what we do. We let them bake their cake. They sit back. They understand the program, and they like, yo, that's what we like to do. I love it. I love it. Can't complain, boy. You gotta just say, yeah, get the mittens. So when we go in the oven to pull the pies out, cut it up, that's them. Spread it all out. Everybody eat. Everybody eat, son. I got Dave Darrow in the building. Yo, Darrow, hit that bag, man. Hit that bag on this Sunday, man. Do you like that Sunday money? You know what I'm saying? We gotta sell out, man. We the sellouts. Selling out these tickets, man. Mm-hmm. Hamp cage, you heard? That's where you at. You in the hamp cage. Welcome. Come on in to the sunny side of things. You know what I'm saying? That's you. We don't know nothing about that, man. We hamp gang, man. You know what I'm saying? We hamp gang. We don't know nothing about anything that's other than what it is, man. Mm-hmm. We appreciate you. Thank you. Make them up, man. I got Birmingham, Alabama in the building. Mm-hmm. I got Alabama in the building, you heard? Big up to Alabama. Where you come from, let me know so we can say what up to y'all town, man. Because right now we in BQE, man. Brooklyn Queens Expressway. But right now we in the Queens. Queens get the money. Mm-hmm. Drop that bag. Mm-hmm. Drop that bag, man. We came here to put that work in, man. Feel me? Who that? That's the Dons. You see what I'm saying? They in the focus. You're not focused. You just running around trying to have a conversation. But we're going to work it. But they're going to see me work you. And we're going to get a bag because we working you. Then when they work you, don't run. Don't run when the Doom Squad get you. All right? When the Doom Squad come in and they look in, they watching me work you, self with no maid, they're going to get you. They just watching me work you right now. Okay? They just watching me working. Mm-hmm. And we got bathing suits, swimming trunks, we got body suits, and we got trunks. You understand? We got a lot of places for you to go where they won't be able to find you. You heard? Yeah, we the New York plug, man. I got the plug for you, man. Luke Cage, man. Hamp Cage, man. I'm out here, man. I'm Hamp Cage, man. You need anything, I'm going to work it for you out here, man. The strongest super villain out here, man. That's me, man. Hamp Cage. You knew what color he was, huh? You knew what color Luke Cage was. It says it right there. You knew what color he was, huh? You know what he was doing out there. He was full power. He was full power to the peoples. Luke Cage was full power to the peoples. Have a hero for hire. They hire him. Huh? Bank account big. Walk into the store, they ain't got to buy nothing. Oh, that's Luke. What size you wear? Oh, we got your size, Luke. We got your size. Go to the bank. He want to pull out some money to take to charity. How much, Luke? I need 10,000, 100,000. You know what I'm saying? You say no. I mean, come on now. He could just take the metal bars. Huh? Twist it. Huh? 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 That's Luke. Luke. Imagine he got twisted. Imagine they get a season 2 and have him twisted out there, running around until they find a cure to bring him back to his mindset. You know what I'm saying? Running the banks, stopping bullets and whatnot, stopping everybody. Huh? Punching grounds to get himself away. Punching holes to walls like the Juggernaut. You heard? Knock out Juggernaut if he had to. He could break Juggernaut jaw. You know what I'm saying? Twisted translation. That's right, Queen. You know what I'm saying? He could go in there and break their jaw. He could break Juggernaut. They get together. They could probably run the world, boy. Juggernaut holding down the spot. Luke going up in there, running, talking, getting it done. Snap his fingers. The walls will break. The walls will break. Huh? Might have to get Hulk to probably stop them too. It's possible. It's possible. Might have to get Incredible. Might have to go get the Incredible to probably stop this shit. But then they might talk to him. Like, yo, Hulk. You might need this work, man, because they jerking wreck out here. Gotta beat the algorithm back up. Feel me? Gotta twist this whole thing back to where it was. Hulk smash. We'll take care of the rest. You know what I'm saying? Get sanitation to come through, sweep up the building trash and all that. Everything will be good. Feel what I'm getting at? So, yeah, you don't know. We ain't HAMP cage. We ain't HAMP cage, man. Mm-hmm. We in the HAMP cage, man. 40 minutes in. 8-minute story. Keep working them, HAMP. That's right. We're going to keep working. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Keep working. Mm-hmm. Self-made. Mm-hmm. There's a little, no doubt, Don. Appreciate you, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that juice is real. You see, I'm sipping on it lightly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Huh? Yeah, because he can't talk no more. He said, I don't see I don't see Buddy no more. Yeah, he can't run this, man. That juice is real. I see you, Renee. You know I know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See, when you talk back, you know what I'm saying? They'll run, then they'll run round again and come back again and again. That's how they do it. We love it. Mm-hmm. We love the work, man. That's a beautiful job site. What we got? 56 minutes, 11:56. So we started 41 minutes ago. Mm-hmm. We started 41 minutes ago. We working. Mm-hmm. We work it different. You're right about that, my queen. We work it different. Mm-hmm. HAMP cage. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Blue Pill. We hustling. We back in formation. I'm reading. Yeah, you can never be like HAMP. I know. You want to be like HAMP, but it's hard. You got to work hard to do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to work real hard to get your mind together. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get this fixed. What up, Pauls? I see you, Pauls. You ain't got to write it 1,000 times. I saw you. Big up to Pauls. I see you. You ain't got to write it on HAMP till you remember me. I remember you. You ain't got to write it and spam me. I see you. Say something else. Like my man, Self with No Maid. He's talking. He's texting and typing. You ain't got to say it 1,000 times, man, because I've been watching you, spamming me with that same letters. You know what I'm saying? Just, yo, HAMP, I see you. When I finish talking, I'm going to see everybody. I'm working right now. I'm working. You ain't got to write it 1,000 times. The mass picks up everything, man. Mm-hmm. I see everybody, man. Under the blue patch, light patch, all patches. You know what I'm saying? I can see you. Smoke patches and all that, kid. I can see you. Mm-hmm. Dragon self-made. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, that. Oh, yeah. Tell him, kid. Yeah, I thought he was saying something. No, I'm not bad, Don. I was trying to read it, but I can't read. But I'm trying to read it. I see what you writing. I said, oh, that's what he talking. I got my man Don in the building, man. You don't know about Don. We got Tay, John, and we got Don. That's Don the Don right there. We got Don the Don right there, man. Huh? Huh? What do you think about that? We got Don the Don in here, man. And I've been seeing him floating around in my chat, and I appreciate him for coming back. You know, some people ain't got time. They on vacation. They got families. When they come back, they're going to run down on the whole show again. And it's going to be like, oh, we ain't miss a step. You know what I'm saying? I counted 18 shows. I counted 18 shows that was under the equivalent numbers that we was getting. So 18 shows. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. We still in the lead. We still in the lead. You could give us that twice. We'd take 36 shows. Everything's doing good. We hustling out here again. HAMP cage. Everything is healthy. Second show. We on deck. Mm-hmm. I like that. I like that. Get that stack, Doom. I see you, Big Ed. See, I see my peoples. Yeah, you got to get your face patched up. This boxing. The man's been going through so much warring and fighting. I got to padding it up now. You know what I'm saying? The man's been out there hustling, moving. It's getting banged up. You feel me? It's getting banged up. It's on the new one is on the way, though. A new one is on the way. We got the new one on the way. We're going to have fun with that new one. Wait till y'all see the new one. You know what I'm saying? Just give it some time. Because I told you, people be rocking them things when you got to be out there to pick it up. I told you just like the third mask I got. Luckily, I was outside for this one. So I got to be prepared. When they say, yo, it's en route, I'm going to be right there waiting. Right there waiting. And when we get it, we're going to open it up right on live for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the mask is working. You heard? Yeah, my queen. You know what I'm saying? Reggie. You got to stay in the Reggie, man. Reggie Bush, Reggie Jackson. You heard? Got to stay in the Reggie, man. Reggie is the best thing to deal with, man. Got to stay in the Reggie. It helps out. Keeps your focus up. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So that's what the title was about. Got to stay focused. You know what I mean? You got to hold it down. What's your name? Martin? You know what I'm saying? Hold it down. Yo, stop writing the same thing, man. Keep typing, but don't be writing the same thing. Work your vocabulary different, man. Like I'm doing. Work your vernacular different, like I'm doing. Work your linguistics different, like I'm doing. I gotta go to sleep. Good night. All right, you have a good night. Appreciate you for coming through. Okay? Blue pill. This morning I wanted to wild out. Sunday before my loud out. Said my prayers so I'm blessing miles out. I used to just be me. But got a crowd now. I like that. I like that, Blue Pill. You remix Hamp Doom song, that's perfect. You deserve it. You know what I mean? You took a couple of entendres and made it great. I like that. I like that. That means you was listening to the classroom and got it down. That's perfect, man. My job is done. I got another MC son out there. That's good. Now I need to make you a channel and get busy. Let me know what you're doing. We help you grow, you heard? You feel what I'm getting at? So, y'all talk dirty the way you feel like you need to. No doubt. Username, Doom Pill. That's cool, baby. That's cool, baby. And guess what? Do we say anything when people say they want to use a title like that? Nope. He didn't complain. Not Doom. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You got to ask the people in the chat. You said you way out there in a town in Alabama. People ain't got time to be trading in car titles and stuff. You know, the DMV ain't working so much right now. People got to change titles, change addresses, change insurance and all that. I don't think nobody want to buy a car no more. Now there's a computer automated. You could do your thing online and all that. Instead of used to driving up, going to get the situation. You know what I'm saying? I remember those days. You had to drive. People had to drive. You know? I mean, you in Alabama. I'm pretty sure your internet is very, very good. You could work around texting and typing like you're doing right now and make something happen for yourself with that vehicle. I don't drive. I get driven too, you heard? HAMP doing. The attention is real. I see what you're saying, Renee. The attention is mad real, my queen. When you ignore it and talk to the people that's talking to you, it makes them even upset more. So it seems like we got to have Doom staff to talk or wait for one of those good old Doom squads to run in. Because he wants you to talk to him. I don't want to put him on timeout. Because he got something bad to say about you. And that's what they want me to do. That's what they want to do too. You feel me? Because they know if they talk stupid to my queens in here, they automatically going to the back. They're going to get y'all some tampons and shit. Women items. You heard? They better come back with the right motherfucking thing too. They better have everything that they need from the store. There's a lot of women we got in this show too, so you better bring an extra book bag and an extra shopping cart. But they got to get two apiece. You feel me? They get two apiece. They get two of everything. What up, Moonaz? I see you all the time. Yeah, you're going to keep seeing me. And every time you say that, I'm always finding out that it was you. It was you. It was you and your cousin right there. Every time I see both of y'all, y'all look like something that came from out of somewhere in the back room somewhere, playing around. Ooh, okay. Let me roll up. I got Don Donner. He's the gift squad. He just shot it out. He was your father, Sunshine. What you gonna say about that? He's your father, sons. Remember, I was almost your dad, Sunshine. He said, what you got to say about that? Huh? He was almost your dad. Don't talk to me. My Doom Squad talk. I'm rolling up Sage. I'm putting my Sage paperwork together right now. You heard? I like that, DeLeon. I like that. You know why? Because I'm teaching them how to do jump shots. You heard? I'm in the park with the little babies, man. You heard? I'm teaching them how to play the game the right way. And when they all finish, I'm buying them lunch. See, I'm taking them off the street. They want to come to the park to play with the old head. This is how I used to play basketball. Now, I might not be as quick, as fast, but I got the back down. I got the Jordan. See, I know how to do the Jordan. I know how to do the fadeaway. All I got to do is get out there a little early. Got to get my wrist to click. I got to click my wrist, you know what I'm saying? Got to keep that wrist click. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the wrist flick. You heard? Yeah, that's my hand breaking up that charcoal over here. That's why I look. They got to get that flip. You know what I'm saying? You need that flick. Don, what up, baby boy? I appreciate you. So I'm in the streets with the kids. Okay? I take 10 at a time. I bring them. Yo, y'all going outside? Yeah. Yo, he going outside. Yo, I'm going there. I'll be out there. I want to know, loved one. They ask a lot of good questions. Mainly female questions. Mainly father questions. Some of them ain't got no daddy like you. So today I'm your daddy. Huh? I'm your daddy. Trying to train your mind to get to the right level. But you sucker. You know what I'm saying? Your mother was so that she kicked you out at the early age because you look like a dirty father of her. That she was not looking the lady. She was worrying about the other dude in high school, but the other guy got to her first. She's like, oh man, the other one ain't come to school. Damn, he got traded. He got transferred to another school. He got traded to another school. He was bugging. He was bugging in that school. Huh? So I had to go somewhere else. Sipping titty, not diddy, titty. I'm sipping your mother titty knowledge. See, I play with the titties over here, man. You worrying about another man's testicles. See, I figured that when I was going to the women nurse, you was trying to invite yourself in the room when I was with the two women nurses, when they was checking my prostate. When they was checking my prostate, the women nurses. You was trying to be with the male nurses checking your prostate. You like all the rest of them in there, playing around like that, getting Wakanda hugs from the back. On your knees. They hug you from the back on your knees. Tell them Don the Don. Don the Don. Huh? You like buttered corn on the cob rubbed across your cheeks, son. That's that new shit you dealing with, man. Huh? You come in here checking men prostates every day. We checking for women titties in here, man. I'm looking for lumps and shit to heal their titties so they can breastfeed the babies out there. See, that's your problem. You ain't been breastfed. That's why you talking the way you talk. You sick. I deal with titty knowledge, man. I deal with the titty knowledge, man. Titties. Feel me? I don't deal with what you looking for. Stop worrying about the jury. Jury ain't got nothing to deal with you. Stop worrying about the jury. You heard? Stop worrying about the goddamn jury. This shit costs more than your house. This jewelry costs more than your motherfucking house. These earrings cost more than your couch. These earrings cost more than your goddamn couch. Huh? These earrings. They cost more than your couch, boy. Do you feel like Sunday money? Huh? That's all I want to know. Do you feel like Sunday money? I'm telling you, if this the way the money makes it feels, I gotta continue to get the bills, man. If this way the money makes you feel, I gotta continue to get the bills, man. If this the way the money make you feel, then we gonna continue to get the bills, man, and pay the bills to keep getting the bill. I mean, it could run on and on until they call us. You hear my boy rolling up Sage. Tony is a bitch. He's a bitch. Him and his homeboy in there dancing around together with tap dance shoes on. You understand? As soon as I get the call for this, I wanted to wild out. But instead, reached in my pocket and pulled my loud out. Sparked it. Blew a cloud out. I even took a walk in my mask to pick a style out. Then I get a call on that phone from the devil that don't dial out. He speaks in a Samaritan language and let a howl out. Translation. My black chick, Keisha, with great features, sweeter than peaches. She tried to impersonate the portrait of Mona Lisa with the white face of a Japanese geisha. She got that nigga beat up under the bleachers for talking about her alopecia. What? Wait a minute, Hamp. Wait a minute, Hamp. Hold up. Hold up, son. Hold up. Might have to rewind that. It might have to get rewind. Huh? What up, Thompson? I see you, man. I see you, man. $$ Hamp Mafia to get the show back outside. Hit that Cash App so we can get back outside, you heard? But this is going to be a beautiful one, man. Hey, yo, Smack, is you ready? Renee, is you ready? Doom Squad, are you ready? This for my ninjas up north, getting full on that Jack Mac. First back smack, we got a nigga to back smack. You gonna love it. It's gonna be a good bodies of head rolls. We got an hour into the show. Everything info, entertaining, education, $1 million purposes only. Huh? Soon as we got the call for this, we wanted to really wild out. But instead, reached in my pocket and pulled my loud out. Sparked it, blew a cloud out. I even took a walk in my fisherman hat, bucket hat, to pick a style out. Then I get a call on that phone from that devil that don't dial out. He speaks in that nasty Samaritan language. Let a howl out. Translation, I'm about to make my own toilet tissue paper out of rolling Bible papers. So when I take a shit, I can have my personal laminations. This race has made it basic to take over the nation. Ain't the same shit, but you need enough pages. As long as Genesis to Revelations. That's what I'm going to do. Write it all over again for you. Just because you missed that small little clue, which was like a bottle of glue. Got gorilla, right? Cool. We came different spoon. For them dope heads that bend that with their fingers and get that damn thing through. You know what it was, the needle, yo. Put it in that vein, yo. It'll be something different when you came to do that new slang, yo, but I got it. It was something different in my pocket. We was looking for it. It was over there in the other wallet. Like, yo, we had about 5 wallets. Moving, grooving, taking everybody where they need to go. Kids schooling, straight up. It ain't no food for this, but we got food for them. Like the new El Daddy, yo. This is some different shit like you could call me daddy, yo. In the movement, as I was hustling on the back block, saw naked bitches on my patio. When it gets cold, you better get a jacket, yo. Still get out there and get that money, ho. Straight up, man. Ham Doom bars, man. Ham Doom bars. You know what I'm saying? Luke Cage, baby. You feel me? Hero for hire, man. It's Hamp Cage. You heard? You in the Hamp Cage right now. You feel me? You in the Hamp Cage. You in the HAMP cage, man. What up? Huh? You in the HAMP cage, man. Mm-hmm. We know you've been trolling since 85. You feel me? We know you've been trolling since 85. We look at your work. Your resume would tell us you've been trolling since 85, but I'm going to let it go, though. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We know who you are. But Amy, you know what I'm saying? They go on my team. Let her howl out. Renee loving that. Renee love that shit, boy. You know what I'm saying? Renee love that shit. Amy, I know, I see you. You know what I'm saying? Trolling for 40 years of life. Yeah, I hear. Mm-hmm. Still here. Yo, drop that bag. Hit that $ HAMP Mafia. I need y'all to do that so we can get right back to the bar session, B. Yeah, I'm dead serious. The team's here. You know I know skills. You know I know. They ain't see University yet. University doing some house cleaning right now. Don't worry, I got them. There's only 2 of them. I could work these dudes. These dudes are soft. You check they work. They've been trolling since 84. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna do that to them because they'll start running. When I bring the toy outside, they gonna start running. They'll start running. You know what I'm saying? When we bring them toys outside, they'll start running. You feel me? All we gotta do is bring them toys out. Like, where the toys at? Oh, there you go. You feel me? Diddy's on his way in the building. He's just chilling right now. He's in the box for drinking that alcohol. You know what I'm saying? There go the queen. Yeah, tighten her up, man. Her pussy still dry from yesterday. She ain't get too wet yet. Fix that pussy up. You heard? Yeah, fix that pussy up, Amy Smalls. Tighten that hoe up in there. You heard? She still ain't part of the daddy-os right now. She eating regular Cheerios. She gotta get the honey nut Cheerios. She eating the regular Cheerios. Over here, we got the honey nut Cheerios. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas, you know, Raisin Bran ass niggas in here. You feel me? They some Raisin Bran ass niggas in here. Yup. Mm-hmm. 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 I'll spit on it on that sea hat. Mm-hmm. Word. Mm-hmm. No doubt. You saw the old work. Appreciate you, man. It was good work. Appreciate you. That's why we didn't want to do it no more. We want to do it like this so you're upset about me doing this. You know what I'm saying? That's the best part. If I had the old videos and you liked them, I don't want those no more. I want this. I want to make you upset. I want to make you more mad that we getting bags. I want to make you more upset that I got friends talking and walking and still got you sitting in there looking around in a spacesuit trying to get an offering. Huh? But we're going to offer you something. First, after we get your mother on the phone and tell her I'll be home for dinner with this mask, eating. You understand what I'm saying? And after I'm done in your house, I'm going to go in your room, walking in your room with my shoes on, step all on your bed with my shoes on. You heard me? Put your pillow, step on it with my shoes. I'm going to make sure I walk in the yard. You heard? Fuck your couch, nigga. I'm stepping on everything. And then I'm going to have you clean it up while your mother feeding me strawberries from her titties. She put the strawberries on her titties and she push it together and she go, here, daddy. Here, HAMP daddy. Here, HAMP cage. Your mother's feeding me grapes, fruits with her titties. DeLeon? Huh? Your mother and your aunt, listen, they know I love that ass. They know I love it. You ever ate an apple from a bitch pussy? I have. Baby, put the apple between your legs so I can get between your legs and eat the apple. But you don't want that. You want to put applesauce on niggas' peckers. That's you. You want to put applesauce on niggas' wieners. That's you. We don't do that. You had the hot dogs, you had the Twinkies, now you dealing with applesauce. I stopped eating applesauce a long time. Once I found out that And your mother said that's what you do when she caught all the apple jars in the room. I said, what the fuck is all the apple jars in the room? He bring his friends over. I said, what friends? Is it girlfriends from the television program? What friends? Was it friends that had Matthew Perry, AIP to Matthew Perry? Was it his friends? But they had women on that show. What friends this nigga had these bottles of baby, what's the name of that shit, Renee? Applesauce. Gerber's. Huh? Sprinkle it on your friend Tony. Tony is sprinkling it on the man Self-Made, and then Self-Made is giving it to the dude in here. What's his name? I don't even know his name. They just sprinkling baby powder and motherfucking baby juice all over everywhere. Huh? This is sickening. When you got these YouTube trolls out here saying that they do this stuff to other men. This is not right. This is not right. We wondering where the females at. You pushing them aside saying, Moo, I want to get a picture with him doing. Your wife wanted the pictures. She said she got you. She said, baby, I'm going to get the pictures for both of us. But I got to get one with him doing solo. We're going to get one together. I'm trying to stand like this. Your wife took my arm and put it around her waist. You try to take my arm and put it around your waist. It's like I had two people like, come on, B. That's not right, man. Let that lady take that picture the right way, man. Let that lady get that photo. She want me to hug her because she's a fan. I don't like to say the fan, but this terminology we got to use. She's a supporter. We got to say things like that. As, great love. She want to hug. I give her the Wakanda hugs in the picture. But you want. You told us, I'm going to hug my wife. You hug me from the. I said, what? Did you hear what he told me? He said, look, I'm going to hug my wife and you get behind me. No, I'm going to get behind your wife and hug her. I ain't getting behind you. This dude is crazy. Yeah. Polly Pockets. I see Max B came home. Big up to Max B. I hope everything work out for Max B, man. There's going to be some good things in the making for Max B. Polly Pockets, what up? There's going to be some good things working for Max B. Big up Max B for coming home in November like they said he did. It took a while. You know what I'm saying? We hope that he get his step back. You know what I'm saying? French Montana picked him up. That's a real dude. You know what I mean? They went down and held each other down. That's Bronx for you, you heard? You know what I'm saying? He said he's from Harlem. He mixed in Bronx. Big up to all of them. Word up. Big up to all of them, man. They out there working. Jim Jones is running. Y'all just heard the story we played for Jim Jones. They don't want him in Harlem now. Now that Max B coming home, he had his fun. See, it goes like that. So that's what makes sense. Or why Jim Jones was working so hard. Because when Max B come home, it's going to be a different story. You know what I mean? It's going to be a different story now. Now that the stock market for Jim Jones, Jomo, a.k.a. the homo, they got him going. It's going to run low now. Remember, he had his reign. He was doing good. He was trying to suppress everybody to forget that man was coming home. You know what I'm saying? And Jim Jones got a lot of work, man. Like what he did to what he did and how he did it and how he did it. I don't know nothing. We could sit here and speculate on what he did to certain people or how he did it. We don't know. They might know more than us. But they the news reporters of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We don't know nothing. We just saying that, it's going to come up. And I see it. I see it, what it's doing to us. We working and like, oh, snap, something is brand new outside. We told y'all that in the beginning. Like, be happy right now. Y'all be good. Let's just roll with the wave. But they're going to drop this shit like 50, 60%. And right now, we got what we got right now. That's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Time's got to keep running. what I'm saying? Because he made interviews out there about how he was and what he was. And then he said some things when somebody asked him pertaining to that beloved brother. And he ain't had to really, it wasn't succulent enough for them to say, oh, you still like the guy. He had to still mixed emotions about Max B. You know what I'm saying? He know that when Max B come home, all that silly shit that these niggas was doing, it stopped. That's why I'm kind of upset with Bobby Smurda. Like, Bobby, come on, you did all that time, you know what I'm saying? And you got the game. People respect your whole, you got street credit. You can go anywhere. The team, everybody love Bobby Smurda, man. He put out the music right now, he could be nothing, and he'll get blown, he'll blow it up. Feel me? But he must have had a different agenda. He must have said, y'all want to get busy. French Marion, Well, that's what it takes. You know what I mean? French was always jazzed with what he was doing, you know. He got out of that situation with Diddy and everything. He ran off to something that's bigger and greater. Big up to French Montana, man. Because, you know, I never forget what French did for me. And I was in the shelter. So, big up to French Montana, man. Coke boys, man. Straight up. Never forget. I was in the shelter. And, you know, the show go on. The show go on, man. Like, if you had a date and the person don't make that date, but you got to make that date, the show got to go on. You know what I'm saying? We talking about May, and we in August. He had to go to Harlem for a sneaker event. And just so perhaps I was walking around, took the flyer, remembered it in the shelter, got up, went to go hang out in Harlem, hang out with some people. And I remember the time, I said, yo, I got to go. Went to go. I was like 103rd person. I was the 103rd person to get there. And French was doing like 10 to 15 at a time to come in, get a sign and talk. And so they stopped the line like around $150. Where I remember. They stopped the line because it got to 100 because I was still standing and he pulled up in the Sprinter. They waited, then he got out. I filmed a little bit of it, then went in there and kicked it. But I had a different story. I had the same shirt on, as a matter of fact. I had the same shirt on with some white Levi's cargos. And I had some New Balance on. Sky gray mixed with the blue. It was matching. You know what I'm saying? And I never forget, everybody had a different story for him. But the story I had, it made me receive a pair of free sneakers from French Montana. Everybody was rushing for pictures, which I got, autograph, which I got. But before getting to that presentation to get that signature from him, and before the sneaker was even thought about, there was a prototype. It wasn't even made out yet. French Montana Reeboks. It wasn't even out yet. I wore them shits to the ground. Straight up. I wore them all around till I got home to this place here. I had to get rid of them because they was ran down. I should have thrown them in the spot though. You know what I mean? I never forget when it was my turn to talk to him. And I remember the exact thing I said to French Montana to grab his attention. Remember, he just lost Chink Drugs, but the show got to go on. He still got to go do things. His best friend is no longer here, so the show got to go on. So he smiling. I know that shit hurt. Smiling, shaking hands. It's rough, B. Life of an entertainer ain't no joke. So what I said to him was, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard trying to survive on the New York streets. Young boys, put the bag, put your ass. And he was bopping. And he was singing the song, Coke Boy Money. We get it by any means. Drug boy money. We get it with this team. Go hear that shit. So I sung that to him. And I got hairs when, you know, I'm feeling it. When it's real, when you get the chills. You know, when it's real, you get them chills. You know, when it's real, you get them chills, which they call goosebumps. I got them chills. I got them chills. So when I sung that, he was like, word, what up, man? Where you from, bro? Where you from, bro? I'm like, yo, I'm from Brooklyn right now, man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm in the shelter. We love your work in there. He's like, word? Yeah, I'm homeless, French, but I'm doing my thing. I came to represent. Yo, I'm sorry about Chink. And we was talking while he's signing. I said, yo, it would be an honor to get one of them sneakers, man, so I could go to the shelter, man. He's like, no doubt. He said, when it's real, you got them chills. That's right. He said, no doubt. He said, stand on the side behind the ticket line shit. So when they heard him say that, I went and I stood there patiently. I'm talking about patiently. I'm talking about until he got through every last autograph. Then the store was normal. The security guard started walking, talking, and he's walking. And then one of the police that was undercover that had to watch him. You know what I'm saying? He's like, who you waiting for? Who you waiting for? I say, I'm waiting for Mr. Montana. Just like that, I'm waiting for Mr. French Montana. And he heard me say it. He's like, oh, yeah. Yo, what size you wear? I said, y'all wear size 10. He's like, yo. He turned around. He looked. Because he had Zach Boy with him, his cousin, his brother, and the bodyguard. He said, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, he turned around. Because first, he was asking where the liquor store was. Because they finished. I said, yo, the liquor store right down the block. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, the liquor store right down the block. I go get it for you. He's like, nah, you all right, you all right. He's like, yo, what sneakers you size you with? I said, yo, I wear size 10. And he wiggled his hand, looked around. He said, can I get a size 10 of the Frenchies? And they said, sure. He ran and got it. They handed it to him. He opened the box, pulled it out, showed everybody who was in the store because they was just looking. And he gave me a pair. I looked at him, gave him the Wakanda hug in the back. He said, nah, don't do that. I took off the sneakers. They started filming me. I took off the sneakers I had, the New Balance, and I put those sneakers right on. Brand new. I didn't wait to get to the shelter to try them on. I didn't wait till I got on the train station to try them on. I ain't wait till I got to the backyard to try them on. I tried them things on right in front of them. And I was wiggling my feet, looking around in them, doing all the, I was doing all this. Like, yeah, they feel good, French. Word. You know what I'm saying? I was wiggling and dancing. Big up the French Montana, man. I couldn't wait. I kicked them shits off my feet. They was laughing. They was brand new New Balances. Brand new. I just got finished selling crack in the shelter. I ran to VIMs. I bought me a pair of sneakers and all that. You know, I had to stay fly in the shelter too. I had to do my thing, hustle up that thing, and selling K2, selling that thing, selling that crack. You know what I'm saying? Making some money, hustling, selling that extra smoke that they needed. I was out there. Feel me? So I went to VIMs, bought me some nice sneakers, traveled around in them shits, and went all the way up to Manhattan, Jimmy Jazz, 125th Street. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was hitting that dance like this, looking at my, you know how you look at your feet, you turn your feet in the mirror. So I turned it into a thing. I was looking around doing, yeah, these things look good, French. You know how you look in the mirror, you know how y'all do it. You put your sneakers on, you turn, you do all sorts of. Yeah, boy, you feel what I'm getting at? Them sneakers feel good, don't they? I walked right out the store. I gave French a bro hug. I mean, what else can I say? I ain't eat nothing. They gave me a shot of Hennessy, if I'm not mistaken. I said, the liquor store down the block. I'll go get it. I'll go get it, French, in the sneakers that you gave me. You gave me a fresh, man, I'll run to the store, to the Bronx for you. We in Harlem. And I'll be back in 20 minutes. I ain't gonna take that long. By the time you be at the cash register, I'm running back sweating. Here, French, I got the Hennessy for you, son. I got that Henny and apple juice for you, son. Straight up and down. What you did, I ran across the Manhattan Bridge. Got there quick. Dodged traffic. Police was asking me why I'm running. I had a pair of French Montanas on. You ain't got them, officer. Your kids ain't got these. You ain't got these. Nobody got these. I got them. I got the French Montanas. I'm running. I'm done talking. I don't want to scare them away, I promise. I know, baby girl. I had to. You know what I'm saying? I had to. Your skills bugging out. I had to. What you do? I had to do. I ran. Came back, got a new pair. He said, oh, the sneakers work. I said, yeah, the sneakers fine. The sneakers is fine, Mr. French Montana. I ran across the Manhattan Bridge, got you the Hennessy. Can't read. You know that's a fact. Can't read. Pick up the French Montana. Coke boy money. We getting Coke boy money now. I had this same shirt. I remember, I gotta find that phone. I've charged it up. I had the same shirt hanging out with French Montana. They hacked my Facebook page. I used to have it up there. I ain't got it no more. Yeah, Wakanda French. Wakanda French. It could be Frenchies, mustard. It could be French toast. It could be French, whatever you got. Parlez-vous français. We speaking French. I be doing the money dance. Yeah, we speaking French. When I went back to the shelter and showed the people the pictures that I was with French Montana, it felt real good to be around the people that don't know, that just was just sheltering. They just was sheltering. I was just being in the shelter. They was sheltering. So when I came back, like, yo, look, all the niggas that got, hip hop, shit like me, but I was getting money like they were, but I was moving, they was moving. You know how it is. So I went to show them niggas. They're like, oh, word? Damn, I should have went with you. I heard you said you was going. I said, yeah, I told you to come. I was the 103rd person online. I got you, Renee. I was the 113th person online to see French Montana that day. Yeah. The same time how I met everybody else walking through Harlem. Never forget how I met Loaded Lux. Kind-hearted gentleman, man. Big up the Loaded Lux. He gave me everything I needed to work my page, man. Wakanda hugs to Loaded Lux, man. I'm the only one that could probably use his work to get my work done. And big up to my other peoples, too. I'm going to keep that one quiet in case they figure it out. But big up the LL, man. Loaded Lux, man. I remember, like I always remember. You know what I'm saying? I was in jail with his family. His family knew me for what I was doing in the street with my work, as far as industry rise of getting in that music. He was always talking about a little kid, you know what I'm saying? Some kid battle rapping. We ain't really know battle rap. Sound like battle ram. I was like, battle ram? Or battle ram? Like, he's like, nah, battle rap. Like, what the fuck is that? And like, niggas, he was teaching us. Word. His name was Lux, too. Word, his name was Lux. Their name was Deluxe. Word. French bread. Yeah, French bread. Yeah, and French braids. There you go. I couldn't get it all together. There go my queen. Yeah, big up the French. Whatever Frenchies you want, man. Wakanda Frenchies. It's whatever Frenchies you want. You get French bread, French toast, and French braids. And French, what's that? Nail tips for the females. The French tips for baby girls. Hey, baby. Word up. I remember. Straight up and down. Big up the French, man. Mr. Montana. You know what I'm saying? It was easy work, but LL was cool though. I remember running for LL. I never forget to get that photo I got with son. You know what I mean? Because I kept seeing him. I had saw Loaded Lux like 7 times, but just passing. And each time I passed through, he'd catch my attention. He'd say something directly to me. And the last time I caught him, what I was doing with when he was doing that video, he's like, there he is. And I looked, I was like, oh, what up, beloved? You chilling? He's like, yeah, bro, hug. And me being who I am, I had to think quick because it ain't that much time. And I had a few dollars in my pocket. So I was like, good, this would be a perfect time right now to ask for the album, Talk Dirty, because he was selling the album, Talk Dirty. So I was like, yo, let me get the album. And I need an autograph on this. And I had my rhyme book and shit too. I used to go to my homeboy house and write my shit. Because he was a Style P fan. He was a Navy veteran his damn self. See, I was with my Navy people. So he was writing. I was writing. He was a cook in the Navy. Huh? I used to bring my food stamps to him. And he used to cook the bell peppers and all that. He was a good cook too. Big up to Pashard, man. Word up, my man Pashard, man. He was a funny name. He called himself Q. He's from Queens. Word up. So meeting him was like that. Then I never forget, he was like, he was talking to one of the guys. I was just standing around. It wasn't that many people yet, but he was just standing around. He was like, yo, I'm looking for that juice spot. And the guy was like, yeah, that shit way down there. I said, yo, I'll go get it. He's like, word? I'm like, yeah, I'll be right back. Which one you want? He said, yo, get me the green one. I said, I got it. And guess what? The place took food stamps. He thought I bought it with cash. I bought the what they call those drinks again? Man, juice bar. Yeah, I had bought the juice bar with food stamps. French dressing. Yeah, Renee. We got French dressing out here too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wakanda French, Wakanda hugs. It's Wakanda French. French bread, French toast, French tips for your bitch. And also we got French dressing. You're getting French dressing out here. Polyproof Francais. Word, I walked like for 125th to like practically, it was 1, 2, 3, like almost 4 blocks. The store was like going towards Lexington, 4 train. Where they was located at was by the A train, next to Apollo Theater across the street. So walking all the way up to Lexington was like a couple of blocks. You know what I'm saying? You pass Adam Clayton Powell and all that, you go up. So it was like that. And the juice spot is past the McDonald's, and you got to cross another street, and then that's where the area is at. It's next to that, what's the name of that? Like a cable company, gas company or something across the street. Then you walk into the park. But the park is up that way. Marcus Garvey Park. So that's 116, 120, you know what I'm saying? That's going down, 119 and shit, all the way up for 125. So I walked all the way there. Made sure the lady, I bought ice. I said, yo, put some ice in the bag for me. I got to walk. She said, all right, I put the ice in the bag, put the juices in there. I had one, you know what I'm saying? And we got all the way back. I brought a guy with me. He was a doctor. What was that? Dr. York. What was they call those guys? He was a what was they called? What's the name of them guys out there? I forgot their name real quick because we running. Nasabians. He was a Nawabian, Nasabian, something like that in that name. He was following the Dr. York program, the Nasabians or something like that. He was with them. And he was dressed up like them. He almost looked like an Israelite, but he not. You know what I'm saying? He had the tassels in his hat, the fez. He had a fez with a tassel. They're not hats, they call fez. So he had a burgundy fez. And he saw the enlightenment from that because maybe he needed something done for him because he was selling something. He was selling oils, rocks, some type of books, some lotion. Wasabians. I think they call Wasabians. The Wasa, I think they call Wasabians. One of them type of groups. that be in Harlem next to the Israelites. But they don't be yelling like that, though. They just be standing around hoping you stop, and they'll run the knowledge on you like that. So he followed me all the way up there. He's like, yo, you know Loaded Lux? You know Loaded Lux? And I was like, I guess. And I was like, wait a minute. I remember. You know what I'm saying? I know his uncle. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it started. Walking in Harlem, I saw the uncle going Staples. You know what I'm saying? I saw the uncle going Staples. And it started from that. Like, yo, word, I be walking around like, yo, come down this way and you can see me. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, one day I'll do it. So when I came back with the juice that Lux wanted, right? He's like, oh, snap, you did that shit? I thought you was playing. I was like, nah. He's like, all right, forget it. So he went in the trunk. He grabbed the album. I paid him the album. Then he was like, yo, what else you... And he was trying to like... Then he gave me the phone number. He's like, yo, take my math. I was like, what? He said it so slow. I had to say it so nobody else hear it. And I lost the phone. Never forget. Lost the phone after we made the contact to go do the video at Harlem. When he was like, yo, my man came to get these shirts, the sweaters. Cause I got the gray sweaters, the gray hoodies. I got both of them. You know what I'm saying? The originals. I wore them at the spot. Y'all saw I got the other one. I might throw it on later on after the show probably. Dig in the closet and get the gray hoodie. But yo, big up to LL, man. Out of all the battle rappers, I love them all. He makes me love them all now because of just that gesture. You know what I'm saying? I'll never forget helping T-Top, the battle rapper, go up Harlem. He was, yo, I just got at Port Authority. Anybody know where I could go to Harlem? I'm trying to find the chess club where Lux be at. And I was texting him quick. Yo, this is me, Big Money Hamp. That was my name on Instagram. Yo, it's me, Big Money Hamp. Yo, turn this way, go down that way, take this train. You'll be right there. He's like, all right, cool. He got right there. Then he was still doing the live. And I texted him and still talking. Yo, you got there safe, Bear? You got there safe, Bear? Because he called himself the Bear, right? I'm like, yo, you got there, Bear? Got there? He's like, yeah, Hamp. Yeah, Hamp. When he got through the doors, he was like, yeah, I got here. He's like, yo, how do you take you that long? He's like, nah. He's like, nah, no. Then what I did was I text Lux's uncle. Before we was doing that, I said, yo, T-Top and say he's looking for y'all. And he texted me back and told Lux that, tell him where we at. So the uncle said, yo, he called me on the Instagram. Yo, you sure? I said, yeah, T-Top is live now. He said he's in New York City. He want to meet up with y'all. I'm in Queens. So I set him up to go all the way to see Loaded Lux. You know what I'm saying? That was a great accomplishment. You feel me? He got there safe. All I got to do is tell him that. Like, you remember me? He's like, nah, you know, I beat him. I say, remember that? Just try to hold on for a second. He's like, okay. Remember that time you came to Harlem and you went to go play chess? That's all I got to say. He's like, yeah, you Hamp? Like, me, it's me. What up, King? What up, King? Easy. What do you need? I probably need a drop. On what? On the gram? Nah, I'm on YouTube. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Perfect hit. So we connected out there. I just don't like to invade and they work because they busy. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of guys out there that would love, but once we get a setup on the setup, because right now this is solo. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Renee. This is solo. You know what I'm saying? I told you I was in high school with my peoples, man. I just lost a lot because they uncles is who I know. They little guys right now. You heard? They little, Renee. They little people. His uncle is my age. You heard? There was plenty of times I could have ran on the stage and chilled out. And then the history goes a little deeper. I found somebody who knew Loaded Lux a little bit more different. You know what I'm saying? A close person. They called him. They said, yo, you know him? He get on the phone and said, oh, shit, that's son. That's him. the uncle behind her, like, yeah, that's HAMP. That's HAMP Doom. But Hood HAMP, it was Big Money HAMP, but they dropped it to HAMP. Like, yo, that's HAMP. So they was chilling. Then we call again. One of my best people called me again. They dealing with Lux, and he was sitting at the table, and they turned the phone and said, yo, you want to speak to HAMP? So he was busy. And they turned the phone around. I'm like, yo, what up, HAMP? Yeah, everything good? I was like, yeah, what up, King? Everything healthy out there? Good. Appreciate you chilling with my peoples and everything. Hope everything good. That was it. Right now, we can still do that. But we understand a translation language now. It's different. Money do talks now. Because I never forget to meet him. And I was dealing with a cab service. And I never forget that cab service. Big up to that cab service. The guy came to use our bathroom. He just dropped us off. He had to take the car to the base. And I was like, yo, my iPhone 6, the best phone, I lost it. He hit me. He's like, yo, you want to still meet up? I ain't got that much time though. You still want those? I paid for those shirts, those sweaters. I brought $400 to hang out that day. Wasn't a lot of money. I brought $400. The cab dude was cool. I think he was like, because we just got paid for the cab service. And we were just in the house. I was just putting something together, getting something together. My homeboy, I had to leave. I had to say, yo, I got to go do something. This is important. He knew. The whole house knew. And I was like, yeah. So the guy drove me. He's like, I'll drive you. I got to go to Bronx. But I do one thing for you, though. I can't drive you into the heart of Harlem. But I'll drop you. And you got to pick up the pace. So I remember getting dropped at, Lexington. I got dropped right there at the 2 train. And I got off. He dropped me off. You know what I'm saying? And I trucked it all the way to 140. Harlem blocks is quick. They quick. They paceful. You would just cross the street. You'll be. I was on 125th. I was already on 135. So I had like 5 blocks to go. And he calling me. I'm like, yo, where you at? I'm like, yo, I'm on 135. I'm right there. I'm at 136, 136. I kept yelling them numbers out. He's like, I'll be in the hallway. He said, yo, I'm going to meet you in the hallway. I said, cool. So I made sure I was fly, fresh to death. Of course I was. You know what I mean? Because I had took my stuff off and put it in the bag and threw the first sweater on to do the video. So I was already in my bubble coat already. So I walked up there. The uncle met me. And the first thing I did was greeted him. Yo, long time, appreciate you. Then, it's fast paced. Then I pulled out what I needed to pull out. By that time, Luxab was coming off the elevator. He's like, beloved. I was like, peace, love, peace, Lord. And handed him what I needed to hand it him. And he had the product exchange. Then I said, okay, cool, this will be quick. The fire truck, when this noise is real, that fire truck came quick. As soon as we was talking, it came right on the set, loud. And if y'all heard it, he was trying to get it out. We was trying to get it out. The next thing you know, we got some of the words out. But the main words was smothered in the sound of the damn fire truck. So I went up there like 3, 4, 5 times after that. It stopped. Then after that, it was getting shaky. Not from there. When I started coming back. But hanging out that day, I might have spent, I kept my cab money. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't really name of the day. Everybody, you just want to salute everybody. Yo, what you want? I got it. What you want? It was mainly drinks for these guys. It wasn't no food. It was mainly drinks and like fucking wrap snack bag of chips and shit like that. And it was just sucker shit. But the main thing was the drinks. So I used to get the drinks. And they're like, yo, who him? Who him? Who him? And the kid had to tell him, yo, that's Lux people. He had to tell him. And say, yo, that's Lux people. My people, the uncle. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really get too intricate about the jail shit. He just said, yo, that's our peoples. And they're like, all right, cool. And I had my jewelry. I had everything on around them. Harlem. They don't got time to be thinking like that. So every time I was going across the street to get Dutch Masters and shit, I was safe. And you got Frederick Douglass projects next door and shit. Feel me? Right across the street. We was in those projects. Those projects are big. Them hallways are large. Them hallways ain't no joke, boy. I went up in there being the kid, the uncle. His name is Lux. We was in there drinking, what was that? Red Label. Red Label. I had Blue Label. He had Red Label. And we were just sipping. You know what I'm saying? Shit was funny because Lux had to break out. He had to break out. So we talked. We got the drop. He said, you still got the number? I said, yeah. He said, text me right now. I texted him. I said, peace. He hit it. He said, all right, I got it locked in. So I know what to look at when I go home. You know what I'm saying? He left it on red. We broke out. Then the uncle kept anointing. Yo, what you want to do? What you want to do? Being that Lux is leaving. I was like, all right, what you got going on? What you want to do? You want to chill? I don't mind. And so he started taking me places, walking around, just walking, shaking hands and shit. So this is my man, HAMP. Saying his family. That's it. That's all I need to get from him. What up? How you doing? Peace and love. Just stay quiet. You know what I'm saying? Nigga going to the store. Yo, bring some ice cup. I got it. You know what I'm saying? I got it. Because I don't know him. I only know them two guys. I don't know the rest of his crew like that. Them guys was different mindsets. They on a different path. They different. Real different. So now I had to stay through Instagram to get through the guy to come back and see Lux again. So I had to go through one of Lux's childhood friends. His name was Banger. I mean, not Banger. What's it? I think it is Banger. No, what's his name? Banger? Yeah, I think his name is Banger. Yeah, something like that. So he was like, yo, what's up, man? I said, yo, it's me. He said, yeah, I remember you. I was like, yo, you don't mind if I come through to see son out there? He like, yo, I'm going to let him know. So majority of the times, son will say, all right, bring him out. So I'll come out to Harlem to hang out. And Lux will probably say like 5 or 10 minutes, sometimes 8 minutes, because it wasn't really enough. Because I'm not starstruck. I'm not like, I just say, yo, let me just, I want to see the uncle, because now we got a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the shock days and shit like that. So I was like, yo, I'll come back out. So I said, yo, I'll be by the liquor store. So they said, all right, be by the liquor store. So I stand there, and you got to get people revved up, always, every time. He said, you know what I'm saying? I'm in and out, move. Yeah, in and out, move, yeah. So it was like, he had come, because remember, he's what he is, right? He's local, he's known. So any attention could be a lot of attention. So this got to be quick. What's up? What you need, son? You all right? Yo, I just want to check to see if some things was ready or whatever. I think I said something. And it wasn't no more autographs, no more drops. Because now you got to pay for all this. Time is money. So I bought his childhood friend a bottle of Remy Martin. That's what he likes. And I bought some Hennessy. Then the uncle came. I got him a Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? He was on pints. So then we got some pizza. You know what I'm saying? So I bought all that just to say, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And it was like 2-3 times. You know what I'm saying? Then they take me upstairs in the buildings. And we chat, talk. You know what I'm saying? They'll break some history down. I see Head Ice. You know what I'm saying? He'll walk through. I say Peace Wolf. You know what I'm saying? He'll come through, give me a pound. And Uncasa, he will say what up. But my job wasn't to be, you see Charlie Clips. You know what I'm saying? I see Murder Moot. They all will come through. It'll be flat, fast, 20 minutes, 5 minutes. And you'll think it's an hour, but it don't feel like it. I mean, it feel like it, but the way it move, it don't feel. They just, yo, whatever, everything good, boom, 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 whatever they had going. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's my man, that's family. Oh, what up? They don't give you that fake handshake. They be like, oh, work, all right, what up? And I'll be like, yeah, that's cool. And I'm still old school with it. I'm like, yo, can I ask you a question? He's like, yeah, what happened? You know I gotta do this. He's like, what's that? They give you a smirk, and I'll pull out a piece of paper. And I pull out a pen. Like, you don't mind if I get your autograph, son? Like, nah, stop it. I'm like, I'm dead. See, you don't got a phone? Take a picture. It lasts long. I'm like, nah, fuck the phone. Get broke. They start laughing. I'm like, fuck that. They give me the autograph. And I appreciate that. That's fun. I still got Lux autograph in one of my rhyme books. You know what I'm saying? I still got Lux working my rhyme books. Word up. We got 2 of them, I think. Yeah. Straight up and down. That was the amazing times, man. Meeting. And I know it's local. I know it ain't to people, they not the greatest of anything, but the morale level was great. The vibration was great. They didn't put the shit to their head. They didn't say, well, he's from Brooklyn. We Harlem. No, they didn't give a fuck about that. They was like, word, you was in jail with this guy? And he made it out? Wow, y'all must have had a jail call for real. You know what I'm saying? This nigga crazy out here, they said to Uncle. How he made it? And I ain't say nothing. I ain't said one word. Because the uncle had a friend who was working for Supreme Team. And he kept yelling out what they was yelling out for Harlem. I'm yelling out Brooklyn. I'm trying to find the drug dealers in Brooklyn to be like, yeah, this nigga for Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I just have to yell out, yo, man, you know. Got 2 spots on new lots flooded with rocks. All right, that's all I had to say. That's all I had to say, man. That's all I had to say. I said, I'm from new lots. I got 2 spots on new lots flooded with rocks. That's all I had to yell out. Yep, that's all I had to yell out to them niggas. You know what I mean? That was the funniest part of the work right there. Word? And it's like, yeah, man. Flooded with rocks. Mm-hmm. He said, I'm talking back to you like you can hear me, LOL. It feels like it. That's what makes this live so beautiful. It makes it right there. It's vivid. You know? I work on this craft every day. My friend Willie was explaining it to me last night. I had to remember that. He's like, yo, son, you the real MC, man. I can't do it. They can't do it. People try to do it, but they need components. I work this shit. This is an hour and 50 minutes. Just having a great time with the people in the business. We ran them chumps out. Now it's back to normal work. Perfect. When they come back in, we know what to do with them. The job is finished. Now it's rec time. You know, when they go to school, you go to lunch, then they say, okay, you're going to PT or PE, physical education, or physical training. And you'd be happy to go to gym class. You'd be like, damn. So when they come in and do that, that's like that. Like, oh, wow, I'm glad we out the classroom. Thank you, Renee. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, I'm glad we out the classroom. We got some rec, y'all. We got some rec. We back in business. Y'all don't hear me say that? So when we be teaching, I be zoning out, having fun, giving you my experience of thoughts that made me become the greatest critical thinker of all critical thinkers, man. If I know it ain't no salt for the snow, I get house salt to melt the snow and shovel it up. I'm going to get the work done. It's going to burn, melt the slope faster than white rocks, but we got it. Shake it a little bit. Slap some warm water. Hope the ice don't catch the air to catch it and hit that. Get it up. Got the streets walking. Nobody slipping on black ice over here. They ain't suing us over here. Nah. They can't do it. We work them. Mm-hmm. They're gonna come outside and run around with a program that they got together, saying that we was used. They was trying to work us. What we did 3 hours on the other show. This is a 5-hour situation right here. Mm-hmm. This is a 5-hour situation. Mm-hmm. I was at the hour on the hour to get to the spot, but rest overwhelmed. Body said, nah, mister, you gotta relax for about another 8. I woke up, it was 8. I woke up, it was 8. I woke up, it was 4. But the beloved told us Yeah, you gotta get up around 8. You need another 8. Mm-hmm. What's the dude named Stanley? Milton Stanley. His name was Milton Stanley. Lord Stanley, aka the Stanley Cup. Mm-hmm. Big up to my elder who gave me that. Giving it to y'all. Dick Gregory. Mm-hmm. Big up to Dick Gregory. We got 7 more minutes. Dougie Fresh. Y'all, that was beautiful. It's at 1 o'clock. I'm gonna be back out. I'm gonna check the Cash App. I'm gonna check it. I believe it's something there for us to get back out here and burn it down again. I'm gonna outwork. I'm gonna outwork. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna outwork. Mm-hmm. I'm so happy to be in New York City. New York City released the EBT cards for all New Yorkers. They happy. They get their food stamps tomorrow. They SNAP benefits tomorrow. I'm one of them. You understand? But what I'm going to do is not what they're going to do. I'm buying some cold cuts. That's right. I'm buying some cold cuts. I'm running back to the essence because I don't trust you again. You might say something different, have me buy a bunch of stuff in the kitchen, and I don't even be here to cook all that stuff. But I could travel with those cold cuts. I could travel with them. Go to any goddamn store, make me $5 worth of cold cuts. Get me the wheat bread. Make sure I got the butter wheat bread. Mm-hmm. We working. We working. Yes, we is. We working out here, man. You feel me? They can't compare this work to that work no more. We outwork in the HAMP cage. You was in the HAMP cage, baby. Just a different than the octagon. You got a referee in there. In the HAMP cage, ain't no referee. You'll hope the women to be out there with bandages like this right here to help you out. But the white ones, you'll be looking like a mummy. Huh? Huh? Put you in a catacomb or something, you heard? Put you in a catacomb and lock you down in there. See how you get out of that. He'll put you in a sarcophagus. Huh? When the noise is real, he'll put you in a sarcophagus. Huh? In a catacomb. Huh? Lock you up right over there. You can have many dreams, run around over there, dance around over there. I've been to New York a couple of times for a few years to see the ball. They just brought that tree since 1920. The husband died that was in the family. And you got people from Austin, Texas coming to see the ball drop and the tree. And me. Because I'm in the city. Cage Doom bars. We ain't even feel like work. We just said a little bit earlier. It's 2 hours in the show. We finished. I think that was a great one. I'm going to sit back, conjure up some more work, and bring it right back to the set. Because I ain't finished yet. I got more Coke bags to fill up to get out here to pump that work, man. I still got to chop that Coke. I got to break that Coke down. I got to slap that brick. I got baggies. I got a lot of work to do, man. Sandwich bags. Twirling sandwich bags now. I'm out of the baggies. I'm out of the baggies, B. Word. I had to wrap shits up in stockings. Plastic. You rip the stockings, plastic, get the stockings out. I need that plastic to wrap this work up. Plastic bottles, paper bag, scrape it off, baby. Scrape it off. Yeah? Scrape it off. It's real. It's real. 2 hours worth of great work. Ham Doom did it again. Perfect. I love the job site, man. So I'm coming for that Ham Doom's autograph. Peace and love, my queen. Wakanda, thank you, my love. I appreciate it. That made my day right there. I went out with all of it did, but that one there broke the bank right there. Thank you, my love. I like that one. Can't wait to give you a sister online wife hug. You heard? These are my online wives, man. Appreciate that. She could be with a man and not with a man. She probably don't want no man. But till I've walked on the set, she said, that's a real man. I think I could deal with him. He's alpha. He ain't no soft ass, crybaby, baby ass nigga. Nah, I don't got time for it. I do that on my personal time. I cry in the shop. So I gotta wet my clothes with my tears and shit, you heard? Cry in the shop. That's okay. So I gotta cry on my shirt and snot coming out my nose and blowing tissues to get my nose sore and shit. I cry in the shower, relax in the shower. I'm done. I come out, I'm clean. I did all my lamentations in the shower. I did all my lamentations in the shower. I took my lamentations and took it to the shower, rinsed my body off, got my plants together. Now we working again. You heard? Y'all welcome, man, for this work. It's an hour and 59 minutes. You know what time it is. That's 2 hours of work. I'm back outside again. Y'all make sure y'all do what y'all do. We're going to do what we do. It's us versus them. It's the Doom Squad. We got a few more seconds till they hit that number. We're going to rock it for another couple of seconds so we can get that number. If you don't rock with their number, they pull some numbers back, and you'll be thinking you did 2 hours. You did 1 hour and 58 minutes. The vote status was, it should be good. I ain't checking. They 74% feel like Sunday money. And we remember those polls low, Renee. Remember? Those people was just being funny. Look, the vote's still good. That adds up at the end of all the situation. They were like, yo, his votes is good. Got people's going crazy now with the votes. Yeah, it sure was. People was yelling out. Yo, a lot of people didn't want to feel like a millionaire. Now everybody like God money, Jesus money, Sunday money. They happy. This is Ham Doom, Super Villain on YouTube. Subscribe, like, comment, and care. You already know we'll be back outside. Yeah, love you. Love all your program work. Love all the attendants that came through. My Queen Dooms that came through. Amy and my mom, baby girl, Renee, and the beloveds that dropped that bag. Big Eon, I see you. Ham Doom gonna make a run, and we're gonna come back and do some more fun. You already know what time it is. We love y'all out there. Salute. Doom Squad, Doom Sector, Chat Wars. Yeah.